So now it's our last X30 junior race of the day. After this we will take a break for 10 minutes before we come back with the first heats from X30 Master, X30 Super Shifter and X30 Super. But this is the last heat from X30 Junior. Sami Megatunif is on pole position. As I did say at the start of the last senior race, thinking for some reason that the juniors were coming out, not too sure why, but Sami Megatunif did not finish his last heat, so French driver needs some good results here to keep him in the fight for the overall win. Matthias Salonen drove well and was third in the last heat. Alessandro Salonetti will be on the inside of row 2. Luan Fernandez alongside. Drivers just on the grid getting ready to go. Recovery vehicle is out there picking up a couple of drivers at the moment. We might get a look at some of the drivers on the grid in just a second. There he is, Matthias Salonen for Evolution Racing in the 120. That's Sami Megatunif in the number 7. Starting this one from pole position. Great first heat, but a disastrous second heat. Fortunately for him, just behind him is BKC Racing driver Alessandro Salonetti. Has raced pretty well all day as well, Salonetti. Can't really fault his performances. Number 96 getting ready for his third race. Luan Fernandez alongside Konstantin Reisch. Matthias Zagazeta are row 3. Daniel Traeger and Kai Aski. Kai Aski, bit of a poor result in the last heat after an incident at the first corner that he unfortunately got caught up in. Kai Aski, I think, ended up 20th, I believe, in that one. That was before scrutiny and any penalties were awarded anyway, but Kai Aski will be looking to end his day with a good result here. And it's Caesar Christiansen, Kataro Simbada on row 5, Evan Millet and Emil Karolainen on row 6. That's Salonen starting to the outside of the front row, behind Luan Fernandez in the 89. Then the two Fusion drivers behind that of Zagazeta and Aski. Evan Millet and Emil Karolainen, row 6. Taya Michelotto and Daniel Kashenko, row 7. Vlad Lomko and Leonardo Fornaroli are row 8. Alessio Trajone and Bihan Daniel are row 9. Alexander Hartvig and Kasper Janssen are row 10. Enzo Julie and Jay Hansen are row 11. Then it's Roman Tunon Garcia and Shea Martin, Senna Eckers and Caroline Candice. Tom Uzan and Benjamin Carteri, row 14. Ionis Lancis, Dario Isidoro Facero are row 15. Then it's Miro Mela and Timo Mozor. And then at the back row, Sergio Rodriguez. And there's the grid on screen for you, so you can have another look at it. Megatunif, Salonen, Salonetti, Fernandez, Reisch and Zagazeta, as you can see on the front 3 rows. So we're going to be sent back round one more time. This is the 2017 Iame International Final here at the Le Mans karting circuit, International Kart Circuit. Been host to circuit itself, been host to the biggest karting events. This could potentially be the biggest karting event of the year. 453 drivers here in total. Imagine me when I saw that 453 drivers. If you try and get your head around, it's quite a lot of prep to do for that, but the more the better. I think any driver will agree with that. 134 in this class alone, in the junior class, and in the senior class, 144 drivers. A complete sellout. Couldn't fit even one more driver on the grid. Junior class has been very entertaining to watch so far. We've only seen racing from the juniors and the seniors. That's why I talk a lot about those two. We get into racing after After this race, we'll have a 10-minute break. Then we get into racing for Masters, Super Shifters and Supers. But this is the last junior heat of the day for Groups E and G. Megatunif, Salonen, Selenetti, Fernandez, Reich, Zagazeta, Traeger, Aski, Christiansen and Simbara are the top 10 as they head round the last corner and onto the start-finish straight. 7 laps on the board. Let's hope we get a nice and clean start. They're in the tram lines. Nice steady speed this. I think they'll get away first time, no problem, as we are off and racing. And Megatunif leading the way. Serenetti looks to slot into second place. Konstantin Reich trying to go through to third as they head through the first corner. Believe everyone through safely. Fourth place is Mateus Salonen. Then it was the 89 of Luan Fernandez. Zagazeta, I think, is in sixth place. Then it's Kai Aski in seventh place. And behind that is Daniel Traeger in 8th place as they head through the chicane down towards the hairpin. Good start, and top 2 trying to break away here as they are onto the back straight. Sami Megatunif pushing very hard and having to defend actually from Selenetti now. Alessandro Selenetti, the top 2. I'm not sure if they realise exactly how far away they are. They will do if they look behind when they come onto the start-finish straight though. Selenetti, I think, would be looking to just work with Sami Megatunif here. Megatunif with a good result, desperately needed. Serenetti could be happy to just sit in second place, at least to the last lap anyway. Behind, and some contact behind. Looks like Zagazeta, I think that was trying to make a move for third place on Konstantin Reich. Kai Aski has gone through to 5th place. Daniel Traeger has gone through to 6th place. So, to be honest, I don't think we're going to see much between the 2 leaders in the next few laps, but we certainly are going to see a lot in this battle for third. It's Zagazeta, Reich, Aski, Traeger as they head down the back straight. And I think it's Mallet and Salonen in that order as they are about to complete what will be the second lap now of the race. Looking back to that third place battle. Down the start finish straight we go. 2 leaders still working together, but we're kicking off for third. And almost a change of place there. Looked like Daniel Traeger was going to be passed by Mallet. Kai Aski in 5th place trying to get past Luan Fernandez ahead. Kai Aski 3rd in the Iame International Open earlier this year at Castelletto. It was his very first European race, I believe. So made a very good impression. Kai Aski, you can kind of see why he managed to get used to European and junior racing so fast, because he was racing X30 Mini back in the UK, jumped up to the juniors, and no one expected him to go and finish 3rd just behind his teammate Harry Thompson. 5th now on track in this heat is Kai Aski as they head out the last corner. Trying to pass Luan Fernandez, who, to be fair to Fernandez behind, is just about to go past Mateus Zagazeta and makes the move. So good move that from the French driver. 2 drivers out front will continue to work together. But the battle for third still very interesting as they make their way through the double right-hander. It's Fernandez, then Zagazeta and Aski. Then it's a gap back to no longer Daniel Traeger leading the next queue. That's actually Evan Mallet. Then it's Traeger and Salonen as they make their way onto the back straight. Leaders we are looking at still. Alessandro Serenetti may try a move come the end of the race. Mateus Zagazeta in 4th place there, trying to get past Luan Fernandez. Couldn't quite get past. Zagazeta going purple on the stat, setting a fastest sector of the race. And down towards turn number 1, looks like Zagazeta was looking to the inside, with Fernandez defending a little bit. We have Mallet, Traeger and Salonen. And there's a good move for second. Well, it was off camera, but a brilliant move that from Zagazeta to go through to 3rd place. 4th place is Fernandez. 5th place now Aski, but I think Aski will also try and go forward 1 place. And yes, Kai Aski, just as we expected, Kai Aski now into 4th place. Good move that from the Fusion Motorsport driver, even from where I was sat. That's put Fernandez actually down into 6th place. He's also making a place there was Evan Millet, and it looks like Salonen has got past Daniel Traeger for 7th as well. Serenetti next time around I think will try and find a way past Sami Megatunif. Last I spoke before the race and said, you know what, if we get away from the rest of the pack, let's just finish as we are. Does happen. More likely when it's between teammates, but even if you're not teammates, so I've had it happen before. Now Kayaski's into 4th place. Will he get the chance to try and put a move on his teammate Zagazeta for 3rd place here? There's a look over the shoulder from Megatunif. No sign from Serenetti to suggest he's going to keep following him, but let's go back to the leaders then. Matthias Salonen quickest on track in 7th place, so we'll try and follow both battles down the start-finish straight. Serenetti is going to keep pushing Megatunif here. It doesn't look like he's going to try and make this move. Zagazeta behind has been caught by Kayaski. Salonen in 7th place, the Finn quickest on track and trying to line up a move on Luan Fernandez. So the top 10, Megatunif, Serenetti, then it's Zagazeta, Aski, Mallet, Fernandez, Salonen, Traeger, Kashenko and Michelotto. That's the top 10 at the moment as they... Oh, and a change further back. That's Salonen passing Luan Fernandez. Here's the top 2 though. Will there be any changes between them? As they head down the back straight, Serenetti is just going to follow Sami Megatunif all the way to the flag. Just picking up an instant on camera there. Oh, but he gets through. Well, Serenetti at the very last opportunity. Serenetti passing Sami Megatunif. What a move that was from Alessandro Serenetti. I think Megatunif thought he's just going to follow me all the way to the flag here, and as a result didn't defend. And I was almost certain Serenetti would not even attempt to move, but there you go. Alessandro Serenetti picks up a win in one of the heats here at the Iame International Final, beating Sami Megatunif, who I don't think will be overly disappointed with 2nd place. Matthias Zagazeta finishes in 3rd ahead of his teammate Kayaski. Evan Millet finishes 5th. Then it's Matthias Salonen, Luan Fernandez, Daniel Kashenko, Mattea Michelotto, Daniel Traeger, Caesar Christiansen, it's Lomko, Carolinen, Julie, Fornaroli, Candace, Bazero, Janssen, Fajone, and it's a Hartvig, Martin, Uzan, Simbada, Meyer, Carterio, then it's Tunon Garcia, Moza Rodriguez, Eckers, Hansen, Reich, Danier, and Ianis Lancis. Well, Alessandro Serenetti, brilliant last lap there, just pushed Sami Megatunif until they reached the final couple of corners and then made the move. Megatunif then no time to respond to it. So Serenetti picking up the win from Sami Megatunif. Crucial result for the French driver there to finish well. And that's when they crossed the line. Alessandro Serenetti taking the win from Sami Megatunif and finishing in 3rd place. A good drive from Matthias Zagazeta, who moved forward from 6th on the grid. That concludes X30 Junior Racing on Thursday here at the Iame International Final.